So this is a good example on why I try to avoid talking about aim assist, controllers, and like, you know, free stacking and whatever. Obviously, like, I do it on stream, but I try to avoid talking about it on YouTube. I try to avoid talking about it on Facebook, Twitter, because people get frustrated. People get upset. So I'm gonna show you guys an example, and then we can move on. Citation marks, you have your whole arm. That's 23 muscles from the biceps to the fingertips. You have finer control. You can make wider and faster movements at different speeds, but it's 23 points of error. When a mouse and keyboard player makes a mistake, it's over. There's no aim assist that will pick up your slack. I want to see, because someone responded with a TikTok. They like to do this. Every time I talk about this or see a discussion about this, it's always like a bunch of TikToks. Where is it? Here, okay, here it is. This is like the best, like these types of TikToks gets like hundreds of thousands of likes and a bunch of people that are like stroking their nipples and be like, oh, we're so much better than mouse and keyboard nerds, you know? So let's just look at this clip and let's just break this down. Because I wanna talk about this. I couldn't talk about this with this guy because he has the brain capacity of a gerbil in a toaster. But let's just look at this clip and I'll explain to you why it is bullshit. And I see this on TikTok all the time. I get tagged in these all the time. I get tagged on Twitter all the time and Facebook with shit like this. And I don't know what they're trying to prove.
All right, a lot of you are cool as hell. I appreciate you. But you little babies back there crying and screaming about...
All right, so let's just... give me a second. So let's just look at this clip. There's like 100 of clips like this, but let's just look at this one because it's a good example. So, all right.
A lot of you are cool as hell. I appreciate you. But you little babies back there crying and screaming about aim assist, you piss me off. Look, we all know that you like to get blumpkins from your dad after you eat a big fat Chipotle burrito, okay? But you don't need to project it so hard. Aim assist in Apex is by far the weakest aim assist that there is in any first-person shooter. And aim assist has existed in video games that have been online for decades, and no one's complained about them before. Look, I'm sorry that my fingers move faster than Johnny Sins at a bachelorette party, okay? And that you can't even aim with your spaghetti arm, but that's not my fault. Here, you want to see how powerful aim assist is? Let me show you a couple clips. Oh yeah, look at this aim assist missing half my clip. Look, I'm sorry that us controller players can do things with our fingers that your mom only wishes she had in her life, but that's not our fault nor our problem. You guys just got outplayed by someone using their fingers.
So, okay, I'm not gonna let this go because I fucking hate this. I hate these clips so much. Did you guys catch that? So we'll summarize this in a second. In this 51-second clip on TikTok that has hundreds of thousands of views, he insults mouse and keyboard players 7 times, and he has no argument. He has one piece of his whole argument. So in these 52 seconds, he insults mouse and keyboard players 7 times. And then he has no argument to back up saying, he's not even saying anything. He's just going on a rant saying, mouse and keyboard players are bad. They want to go cry to their mama. They can't do what we can do. And his only argument is, oh, it's weaker. Aim assist is weaker. That's the only argument he has, which is, it's wrong. It's actually stronger on Apex Legends than most games because rotational aim assist making it low-key an aimbot. But in like this, I don't assume this person has the mental capacity to understand that. But let's just go over this again. Let's just structure this.
Right. A lot of you are cool as hell. I appreciate you. But you little babies back there...
So he starts with an insult.
Crying and screaming about aim assist, you piss me off.
He says, you piss me off because you are little babies.
We all know that you like to get blumpkins.
And then he doubles down with a little more of a insult.
Chipotle burrito, okay? But you don't need to project it so hard. Aim assist in Apex is...
It's far the weakest in any FPS game that I've played in the last 20 years. First off, wrong. Secondly, it's... what's the word? He has no like data on this. He just says that it feels like it. Like the games he has played. I don't know what game he has played. Anecdotal, thank you. Anecdotal. This is anecdotal evidence. It's not actually evidence. He just says it is because he hasn't felt like it has been as strong. I don't even know what games he has played. Maybe he's only played Halo. They have super strong aim assist. Okay, yeah, I played Halo for 19 years. But
any first-person shooter and aim assist has existed.
It has been in online games for a long time, not wrong.
Games that have been online for decades.
The only reason, and this one he didn't say, but it was there. The only reason this issue about aim assist came up because of the Fortnite kids complained about it. Are you a Fortnite kid? I added this to the insult counter, but it didn't like. That's just another insult.
And no one's complained about them before.
So basically, he once again he downplays the arguments. So what he does here, if you don't understand it, chat, what happens, what he's doing is he is attacking the person he's arguing against, and he's belittling their argument. He's not dealing with the arguments head on. He is attacking the person. That's called an ad hominem attack, right? He's attacking me as a person, but not my argument, because he knows he doesn't have a chance actually talking about the actual argument, which we have gone over like hundreds of times. I'm not gonna bother with that. That's besides the point.
Look, I'm sorry that my fingers move.
So all I see in this clip and all these clips, I get insulted 20 times in a 60 second. Oh, that's so fun. I really felt. All this does is make me feel like someone said it's better. All this is a brain dead way of arguing that is effective at rallying a hive mind of like-minded people. Thank you. So yeah, if he already has people that thinks this way, they're gonna think, yeah, that's true.
Okay? And then you can't even aim.
And there's another insult.
But that's not my fault. Here, you want to see how powerful aim assist is? Let me.
Let's look at this example. So I don't know what he wants me to say, but let's look at his examples. But it actually bothers me. He only gives you one example. This is his example of missing.
Missing half my clip.
Congratulations, you have trash aim that not even aim assist can piss up. But I'm pretty sure that this is past aim assist range. I'm not sure, and I don't know his sensitivity. But this is like such a bad counter argument. I don't even know, man.
Look, I'm sorry that us controller players can do things with our fingers that your mom.
Once again, an insult. And here's an arc star stick. I guess that's an example.
But that's not our fault nor our problem. You guys just got outplayed by someone you.
And there's another insult. Like it's. I don't know, man. Like I don't want to say all aim assist players are dumb or bad or the Apex community is terrible, because I don't think that's fair on a lot of people, and I don't think we should have a constant war. But every time this discussion comes up, and this one and stacking and everything, like it makes me so disappointed in the human race. Like I don't want to live on this planet. It makes me sad. This is the majority of people, guys. This is the majority of people that thinks like this. It's like genuinely. So every time I go on this stupid app or anywhere and we talk about anything like this, is like I get so many, like just flat out, it's ad hominem attacks out the ass. And okay, so I didn't look, I'm assuming this took me a few minutes to go through it, to explain my thoughts, to debunk what he's saying. It took him 60 seconds to do that. And every controller player in this war, if you want to call it, is doing this. It's the facts and logics version of it. And it's like, that was just 7 attacks. That was 7 personal attacks. It was anecdotal evidence that was like, he didn't even elaborate on it. He just said it is like this because I feel like this. What authority does this person have? A few views on TikTok, right? It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like the I've said it in my casuals versus pros video, the anti-intellectualism, the hive mind, the low intellect of like the average player base, it hurts and it gets worse every day. And you have people like this trying so hard to kind of stir the pot. They're trying so hard to rally all of their console kids on their side and follow them when they keep owning the mouse and keyboard players, which basically means that if there's nothing in your head, you're screaming the loudest. So not to be like, the thing is, the only way to argue with these people is by stooping down to their level, because they don't understand more sound arguments, which sucks, because I would love to have a healthy discussion about this. I would love to actually like sit down and talk about this stuff, but every time I do, I just see all of these arguments, and they're just like, some of these are fair, some of these are, a lot of these are just, they're exhausting to think about because they're not really based on anything. You're just saying something someone else said, just parroting it, no logic, no brain. And there's a lot of arguments in the Apex community that are like this. You'll never have a healthy comment on this topic. Exactly, because there's no winning, right? I mean, winning and winning. There's no like, you can't have a healthy convo on this topic because it's, people have made it their personality to use that little piece of plastic that they like. So the reason I am like this, the reason why it bothers me is because I've given it a lot of benefit of the doubt, probably more than a sane person would, because I don't want to hate on people too hard for it.